Okay. Can you guys hear me okay? I have no idea how bad the delay is on this. Hopefully it's good. What I really wanted to try was so I want to talk about like the development process sometimes, but um gosh, it's hard. Sorry, I'm looking at comments and I'm like reading them because I look at them and I'm trying to speak at the same time. Um, sorry. Hey, Vangry, how's it going? Um, yeah, anyway, sorry, I'm so scatterbrained. I want to talk about like development process stuff, but and I'll write out a script for like a video, because just trying to talk about it without a script or anything it just does not work. Um, but then nor does writing the script because I'll have the script and I start reading it, and then I have to play back the audio because I want to edit all the audio pieces together, and I just have I can't I can't listen to myself. It's so hard. So I thought, why don't I just do it like this, and I'll just like push myself. If I just like force myself into it, I can do it. um, so what I kind of wanted to do actually was look at, let's see, no, not this. Um, Hold on, I think I have to go to Steam. I wrote quarter review, and quarter of the year, like people do every 3 months. They do like they talk about stuff, talk about like what's gone on with their business or whatever. So I thought maybe I should do something like that, and then I could look at them later. Like it'd be for me to look at, but like also like I don't know if I really want to look at stuff. Just if you guys are interested in this thing too, yeah, of course. But like also just me if I'm interested in looking at it. Um, okay, so let me see what I can do here. Oh no, oh, that's okay. Oh, this is a long message. So let me hold on. I'm trying to figure out this little like message reveal thingy. Okay, there we go. Um, yeah, you don't you don't have to stay. Hopefully, I said this before, but I'll try to keep this video up. Um, I think it's recording. I'm not sure, but I think it's recording, so I'll try to keep it up, and then you can just listen to it later. Um, okay, let me just just bear with me because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm trying to use OBS, and there's stuff everywhere right now. Okay, that's all I can say. Um, window capture. Okay. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna hide all my stupid ass fucking bookmarks. Okay. Uh, don't look at my bookmarks. There's a million of them. Okay, move this down. There we go. So the chat stuff is up. Um, okay. I'm doing great. Oh, thank you. uh, I don't feel like I'm doing great, but I'll just kind of go over what I did last 3 months. So that's, or I could do the first quarter of the. No, I don't think I did much of anything in January, February, March. So April, June, July. Okay, I can absolutely go over that stuff. All right, so I'm just on the discussion page or whatever. Oops, I went too far back. Um, January, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, okay, so starting with April. Let's see. Oh, I didn't even do anything in April. Okay. Okay, yeah. So June, okay, so I've only really done June because I didn't do anything for April and May. Oh, that's such a pain. Okay. Um, so I started out this quarter or last quarter, I guess. Wait, no. What month is oh my fucking God, what month is it? It's July. It's July 15th. Okay. This quarter. Yes, right? No. Yes. No. Last quarter. Last quarter. Okay. Um last quarter my health was really bad. Um I mean, my health has kind of been really bad all year, but it's definitely gotten better. I've been really pushing myself to be like more active, and it's still painful, but I'm like, I don't know. I'm getting to a point where it's not like terrible. I don't know. Um, okay, but I pushed a change this this time. Yeah. So I had the note and I had a patch with it. Okay. Um, so the new eye system. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I was just kind of looking at everything, and because we it used to all be textures, and I think I still no, I deleted them. Sorry. Um, they were just I don't know. I really liked the old eye textures mostly because a lot of them I didn't make, and the ones I make for most of this stuff I hate, and the stuff that other people made I love, and I just wish like I had their skill level so that I could like consistently push stuff of that quality all the time. But anyway, um, the eye textures were so they were just kind of all over the place, and I felt like some of them had like Raptor had like nothing for eye textures, and then you had Canis who had a million, and I just wanted something a little bit more. I don't know. I wanted something that felt like more custom. Plus, you only could do one color in your eye because of the way that I had it coded. So I'm like, okay, let's just do something new here. So I made up this eye system, and I actually had a dream about this eye system. It was like I had a dream I was playing someone else's game, and they had this kind of eye system, and like the camera. I don't have the screenshot of it, but there's a little camera in the corner with the eyes, and that's just what I saw like in the dream. Like they had a cool eye system like this, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. I kind of wish I did something like that. Well, boom! Now I did do something like that. Um, so far, the feedback is like we like it, but I don't know. It's hard to say. I mean, people aren't really complaining too much, I kind of just go by complaints. And with games, you kind of have to think like for every one person that actually has the desire to say something to me about something, I have to basically like multiply that by 10. So if one person comes to me and says, hey, I like the eye system, then I basically say in my head, like, okay, so 10 people at least like the eye system. Or if, because people, not everyone like wants to say stuff, so you know how it goes. Um, oops, I clicked out of this, but yeah, so I haven't really heard too many people complain, and I don't know. It seems like people like it. I know that they do kind of look a little bit untextured. It's just that the textures that are on there are like really fine. I don't know. Maybe I'll end up changing that in the future because this system, as it looks now, I mean, like UI wise, it's not beautiful, but I don't know. I feel like with this system, I have way more room to like kind of play around with things. So if there's things that you guys want me to change or you want to see like fixed or I don't know, just let me know because I can play around with it. Um oh yeah, the species weeks. Oh god, I totally oh my god, I'm a terrible dev. I completely forgot about the Canis and uh Felis one. At least in terms of making fancy nice UI like this, I forgot. Um but I did add quite a bit to the circuit. Um, and I've been trying to push myself to make these little visuals, I guess, because I don't know. People like the visuals. If you're a game developer and you can like make visuals and stuff like this, people really like it. Um, I don't know. They're just fun to look at, and it's more fun to look at this than all my text walls. So I'm trying to do more visuals, things like this. Um, I didn't finish the raptor species week because actually I'm kind of stuck. Um, the horns are. Oh wait, sorry. Hold on. I just saw your comment. Does the new eye system affect presets? Um, as it is now, it shouldn't. So you would go in and actually change, just like how like with claws, you go into the editor and change the color for your claws and things like that. It's the same with the eyes. You set the eyes to be whatever you want them to be. Um, and then you apply the preset and the preset doesn't go over it. I did want to do something where like gosh, where I somehow take the pupil, the eye white, and the iris and separate them into a texture file so that you guys could edit it, but we'll see. We will see. Um, yeah, if I can give you guys more customization, then I want to do that. Are we still getting that playable horse? I still have the model. As far as like adding new species though, at this time, it's gonna be a while at least. If I had another person, maybe, but gosh, it would be so much because now it's even worse because like the timeline of getting other species is longer because I added in the item system and equip system. um I mean, not necessarily the way that I've coded it. I could put another species into the game without any of the equips, and I'd have no errors. It would run fine, but people would be probably upset that like stuff that they have now that they can wear on their characters, they can't wear on a new species. Um, but yeah, I do. God, I really want to do the horse. I do. I really want to do other species like so bad, but it's it's all been kind of put on the back burner. Um, God, sorry, this is a really long answer, but basically, like this, not this year, but 2020, I think, is when I did my remake. I don't remember when Tony left. It was around that time, but I started kind of. I removed a lot of features from CS because they needed to just be fixed, and now like, yes, we're going on like 8, 9 years of development, but it's kind of like I'm starting over a little bit from scratch with this redo. Because I also had to do the whole Game Sparks to Brain Cloud thing, and that was a mess. It was, oh my gosh. I'm so glad it's over with, basically. Um, but yeah, what was I saying before? Okay. Thank you for the questions, though. I know, I feel so bad. I know you guys really want stuff, and you've been waiting on stuff for a while, and that's kind of my fault. It's 100% my fault. That I have to make you guys wait for stuff, but they're coming. They're coming very slowly, but they are coming. Um, okay, I was talking about the species week. Oh yeah, the raptor horns. I'm not sure what I want to do because I don't know. It doesn't really fit my vision for them to have horns. Um, I don't know. If it just looks so weird. I don't know. I was thinking maybe of doing kind of like how, okay, so the Felis has the feather tails. That's their thing. Um, I don't know. Maybe scales or something. Someone wanted me to do a reskin of the beak and maybe add teeth so that you could have like raptors. And I was kind of thinking about that. I thought that maybe that would be kind of cool. But I'm also thinking like scales might be cool. I don't know. It's so hard to think of these things because I want to have a concise vision, but and I don't want to end up taking stuff away later on because people don't like that. Um, but yeah, so I'm kind of stuck there. Canis and Felis, I did add some new stuff to the Canis, but not much because it's already got a lot more than everybody else. And Felis, what did I add? I swear to God, I added something to Felis, but I'm, my brain is just not right now. Oh, and then at the end of the notes, I did, I showed my great big to-do list of features that I either want to bring back or I've been working on. So pick up items, that's really easy. I think that's done. Other players is, it's like I take a step forward and then I take a step back. I'm, gosh, it's annoying. And then what I was doing for a while was I was testing pickup with my computer. And so I had the editor running. So I had Unity editor running on my laptop, and I'm on my laptop right now. My laptop and my computer, and I'd have two editors going, and I could work on pickup really fast. I just changed out some stuff on my PC, so now I have to figure out how to get the stupid editor going again on there. So yeah, so that's kind of like unwaiting. Then I wanted to return combat and have it actually working and feel good. And I was doing prototyping for that. That is still, I think I have it somewhere, but it feels good. I like it. And I think once I actually bring combat back, then I think people will be more excited about CS, because when I do bring it back, it will have items and stuff with it too, because then you'll have like bones and like claws and teeth and stuff that you can harvest from prey and things like that. More items, I did do that. I'm still doing items. The only thing I really don't like about items is that it's kind of a time consumer, and that I have to set up every like shape for them. So like the necklaces, I have to make sure that they fit with the fat characters and like the big neck characters, or big neck setting stuff, things like that. Like it's got to fit with everything so it looks good, because if it doesn't look good, then people get mad at me. So and then items are really just kind of a cosmetic thing right now anyway. So if the cosmetics aren't right, then why even bother, putting it in? Return of Gastros and treasure hunting. Hey, I actually did that. That was finished. And I haven't heard anybody having problems with that so far, so that's good. When I hear nothing, that tells me that's usually a good sign. So yeah, gosh, I can't believe I haven't done anything in April and May. That's kind of sad. But I started up again, so there's that. I'm not that bad. Let's see, what else did I do? Brought back treasure hunting and the summer dances. You guys said you wanted it to just be a code, and I ended up putting it in the game anyway. Sorry. I put it in before I saw what you guys said, so as I finished the code, I'm like, okay, this looks good, and I tested it and everything, and it would work good. And then I looked at the Discord chat, and you guys were like, yeah, make it a code. And I'm like, oh, shit. Sorry. Felis, I added, yeah, I did add something to Felis. See, I knew it. Moose, stout deer, coil, and bighorn horns. Okay, so if you are an older like CS player, you're gonna see that I added antlers to the Felis, and you're gonna go, what the hell, like, because I said for a very long time I didn't want antlers as horn options, because I kind of wanted to save it for like the horse species. Like I wanted them to be special and be like the only animals that had antlers. Um, because I kind of want there to be like a unique little niche for each character. Like I said before, how Felis has the feather tails and would be the only one that will have the feather tails. So like, if you see feather tails, you know, okay, that's a Felis, you know, or a Felis or a raptor, I don't know, but you know what I mean. I wanted there to be specific customization. If I could talk, specific customizations for each species to make them kind of unique. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's different and also kind of limited in a way. But yeah, because the only antlers before were Inoki's antlers, and then they accidentally became, because they're supposed to be just for Inoki, and then I screwed up somewhere, and then they were for everybody, and everybody really really liked them. Like I saw so many people wearing them, and I felt so bad. I'm like, oh, they really like them. I can't just lock them away again. That would be so sad. I couldn't do that. So you guys enjoyed it, so I let you have it. Oh, I'm going backwards. Let's see. What else did I do this month, technically, I guess? This is a lot, I guess, for a month. This is quite a bit. Oh yeah, I added insects again. I have to remake most of the models because a lot of the old models were not mine. But I originally owned the butterflies, so the butterflies were easy to put in. And the dragonfly, oh gosh, if I could, hold on. You should see the the 3D model for it. It's really cute. Hold on. If I could. Insects. Like for the insects, I try to make them like really low poly so that I don't know, I just make them really low poly so that they don't so I could add tons of them to the screen and the rendering like overhead or whatever isn't too bad. So oops, wrong thing. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I gotta get the. Wait, hold on. Am I showing the wrong thing? What am I showing? Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I can't do this. I'm so sorry. Okay, window capture. Yes. Blender. That is not Blender. Oh, wait. Okay. Hold on. Why is it doing it like this? Did my thing freeze? Hold on. Let me see what it looks like. Oops. Let me see what it looks like in YouTube. Yeah, it's not showing properly. Frack. Okay. Well, it's like a stick. It's a tube. It's very funny looking, and I don't care. It's very funny. Okay, where was I? Firefox. Please go to it. Sorry, I'm on my stupid I'm on my laptop, so this is a little hard to do. Okay, there we go. Okay, so insects I added. One insect that I'm waiting to add are bees, because I wanted there to be a thing where like you climb trees to get honey, but the honey is the honey's like protected by the bees, and it would be like only surrogates could like climb the tree and actually get honey without being stung too bad, because you know, like honey badgers and surrogates are kind of like a similar family to badgers and stuff like that. I don't know if I'll end up doing it, but you heard it here first. Oh, how things change in time. Yeah. Everything changes. Everything changes so much. Oh, gosh. There was some, I don't know. I'm really stubborn. So I'll have some like ideas that I'm like, I want it to look like this, or I want it to be this, and I don't want it to be anything else. And then something changes my mind. I don't know. I don't know. But I've had a lot of those, and then I end up changing it. Some things that didn't change though were because I was looking at my old um sorry, my brain is not. I was looking at an old like Google Doc of like ideas and stuff that I had, and there were so many things on there that I'm like, no, I'm never doing this. And one of them was I didn't want anybody but the raptor to have wings, and that's still true. I still don't want anyone else but to have wings except for the raptor. So I hope I don't change that because I don't know. I don't like how it looks personally. Because then technically the animal has 6 legs instead of 4. You know what I mean? I don't know. Um, but yeah, I added insects. That was a thing. That was definitely a thing. Oh, okay. I remember what else I was gonna share. Uh, give me a second. I'm really bad at this. Capture a specific window. Okay. It's not capturing the window at all. Why? I want to capture the window. Okay. Let's try something else then. Let's try this. Okay, that works. This works. This works. Okay, let me just center it. Okay. I've been working because I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, okay, you guys, there's a lot of things that you guys have not had in a while, or like I've promised them and they have not turned out. But I have been working on um, the rest of the grasslands because that little nib has been like this has been the map for a while now, minus the hidden things. Ignore that. But this has been the map for a while now. Just this stuff. Well, Wolf Islands. I forgot about that. But I hardly see people over there, so I don't know if many people know that it's there. Um, where's Coffee Island? I just realized. Oh, is that it? Is that little dinky thing Coffee Island? It is. Oh no, it's almost it's hidden. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay, it's in the wrong spot, but it's there. It's wait, is it? Is it somehow missing? I think it's missing. Wait, no. It's right here. Hold on. Sorry. Give it a second. There it is. Okay. Just had to make sure that it existed. Um, but yeah, this has been the map for a while. And I know you guys want new map stuff. So here is the rest of the grasslands. Because this is grasslands. The chestnut and the stuff where you teleport to is all grasslands. But this is also all grasslands. And it's huge. It's so much bigger than the forest, like by a lot. I haven't had time to actually run through this like on foot yet, but it's big. It's a big boy. So all this stuff, well, yeah, all this stuff is it belongs to all this stuff. So, I'll take you through a quick little tour. kind of. So my original thought was to have this kind of your entrance area into like the rest of the grasslands is through here. Um, Stop it. Cease. Okay. My idea for having this kind of um, branching land, I still have to do some like terraforming and stuff, so it's not like 100% done. But my idea was to have a tribe over here, so this would be tribe land, and then this would also be tribe land, and I think maybe I could have their territory kind of like no, I'll have the territory like cut off up here, so it's safe. But I'd have these two here, like two different territories of different tribes, kind of here. Um, I just think it would look pretty unique as a like an area. Like I don't know, like having a tribe here and then your enemies like right over there, and then you have a bunch of new people coming in through here, and your tribe, like you could greet those people and they could join you, or yes, no, you know. I added some kind of high spots, like this rock here, just for raptors. I also made, let me squeeze in here. I made this tree like just for perching on. So like it's just for raptors. Like they land up here and they chill out, and it's just for them. I mean, I'm sure someone will climb up there and figure out how to climb up there, but for now, I mean, it's just for raptors. Don't go up there. If you get up there, get down. It's just for the birds. There's a little beachy area here. I'm not totally sure what I want to do with that, with this area yet. But it comes around. There's this really long pathway. I'm thinking maybe a cave here. You know what I mean? I don't know. Oh, sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat here. Having 6 limbs definitely is a confusing thing for a speculative biology perspective. Yeah, I do have a like specifically kind of how do I explain this? The way I have it in my design Bible, it's like if it doesn't look like it could reasonably exist, then I don't really want it in the game. Like, I mean, obviously, like some of the characters, like people play like a neon pink surrogate, and that's silly. But design wise, like for prey and things like that, it should look like from afar, like if you had a blurry vision and you saw it in the woods, you'd be like, yeah, that looks like a real animal. You know what I mean? So 6 limbs, I'm not crazy about. And that's kind of another thing that I have some CS concept art of a prey that has 6 limbs too. So that's another one of those things I changed my mind on. I have this little island over here. I'm not sure if I want to add a bridge. I probably should add a bridge. A bridge. Ooh. Or what if I'd bring this down and then like maybe stones, and it's like hopping stones to this little area. That would be cute. I should do that. I'm going to do that. Okay. And then here's kind of the heart of the area. So this is Soto. If anyone remembers the tree with the red things on it, this is the same tree. I think I'm gonna change. I had an idea of like having some kind of like squirrel people that live in the tree, and these are like squirrel feet prints on these. I think I'm gonna change that to something else because I've been thinking about like lore wise what I want to do with this tree, and don't think I want to do the squirrel people thing anymore. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard coming up with lore sometimes. Oh, I have a friend who's been wanting to. Okay, I'll bother them after this stream. I'm gonna bother the shit out of them. Okay, but yeah, here's Soto. So each of the grassland, or not grassland, each of the biome areas has a giant tree in it. and it's related to the tree that, the one that floats over here, and it's related to the one over in Tombay. Yes, and it's pronounced Tombay. It's not Tombit. It's not Tombert or anything. It's Tombay, like buffet, but Tombay. But yeah. So I think the essence pool that I already have over in Chestnut is it's gonna go right here instead. Um. Also, I should get your guys' opinion on this. I was trying to figure out, because this is a lot of land. This is a lot to add. It's not going to add any overhead or anything to the game at all. This is purely just a design thing. This is a lot of land to design for myself. If I release these like in-game, should I just release it as is and slowly add to it each update for you guys? Or would you prefer I release it in chunks and like block off areas that aren't finished? I don't know what, because if I was to actually wait till I finish designing every little part of this, it'd probably be like another month or so, because I work on this on the weekends. So I'll like put a video up or a movie and I watch it and I just work on designing this stuff. Because like there's no pressure because my weekends are my days off. But yeah, you just let me, if I do it that way, if I do it in the chunk way, I could, like, if I only release what's finished, I could do it in the chunk way and release it in bits to you guys, or I could just release it as is, but there'd be a bunch of like empty-ish land. I have a thing that automatically places trees and plants and stuff, so that would be there, but like anything particularly interesting would not be there. Okay, let me look at the chat now. Oh, hey, yeah, I remember you. I remember Starve Tyriden. Yeah, I remember Starve. I say Tyriden. It's probably Pterodon, like a dinosaur. I don't know. You let me know which one it is, because I always say Pterodon. I had a random memory of a stream of making one of the enemy creatures, and everyone protested to give it a butthole. A butthole. I don't remember that. That sounds familiar, though. I feel like that is like an intrusive thought every time I'm designing something. Like, what if I like put a little butthole on it? Like, what would people think of that? I don't know. One of these days, I'm just gonna release a prey and just not say anything, and it's gonna have a butthole, and everyone's gonna just see that. You like the idea of me releasing as is, then updating it? The only thing about that is, let's say, because you know how the map saves your location and stuff. So let's say someone leaves their character like right here, and then when they come in, there's a mountain there, and now they're in. I mean, people are already pretty used to that anyway, so they'll just go back to the spawn tree. But that's just one little issue. I suppose it's not that big of a deal, because it's not like it could be potentially dangerous or anything. It's just yeah. Oh, whoops. I feel like if you blocked off places, it would be taken as a challenge. You know what? People take everything as a challenge, honestly. If I like, it's funny. What was I trying to think of? If I say like, hey guys, you won't be able to do this, like in the map, like, oh, don't try to like swim across the ocean or whatever, because there's like a wall there or whatever. People will be like, I don't believe you. Go and check. And people are so funny. You like the chunk idea? Release as is and add more as you go. That's what I'm thinking. I suppose. Tie red on. Okay, that's what I figured. It was Tyrodon. Yeah. Tyrodon. Tyrodon. Okay. I got it. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so Soto, yeah, this is Big Tree. And this is also the map where, if you remember in the teaser trailers, I wonder if I actually have that model in here. I've cleaned this up, so I've kind of removed anything I'm not like actively using. So he might not be in here. Nope, he is not. Um, the big guy, I have it on Sketchfab. Give me a second. I will grab it and load it up and show you my screen, and then you will know. Hold on. Okay, this guy. What's his name? Parvis, I think is what his name is. Oh, if I could. Yes, accept your cookies. Jeez. Let me rotate. Okay, there we go. This guy. He's supposed to be in this area, so he may or may not be. Well, he's not. I don't think he's alone. I think there's meant to be a couple of them, like just kind of around. Or should he be alone? I mean, he's not. He's not. He's not a god. He's just big. He's just a big guy. And I have to add colliders to the body a specific way. So for animated things, if you just try to add the body as a collider, it messes up. So I have to add like special colliders to the body to let you guys climb on him and stand on him and stuff. But I think it would be worth it because he's just, who doesn't want to be with a big guy? Okay. Anyway, so yeah, those guys would go here. This is like their area. You can see my really scattered thinking process. Then there's supposed to be a little path that comes down here to this little beach area. Probably another tribe territory, potentially. I don't know why. Don't ask me why all these trees are like clumped together like this. I don't know. I don't know why. I have to go in and like hand fix a lot of this stuff. The rocks are also placed. You can see that there's a lot that are meant to be on the bottom of the floor or the ocean. I didn't place these by hand, so my map design is like. So I mostly carved out. Yeah, I carved out all of this. All of this was done by me. And then the rock, tree, and grass placement is done via a script. And then I go in and tweak it a bit just to make it look a bit nicer. Yeah. There's this little path. Something's going to be here. I don't know what yet. Because I do need to add like NPC villages because there will be quests and stuff like that, and I gotta put. I have to figure out where I want these things and what would be logically the best places, while also thinking of like what would be a good tribe area and you know. I swear to God, I had something else to say about this area, and it's just. It's not coming to me. Oh, there's a hole in the bottom of the sea. There's a hole over here. Hold on. If I just zoot in here. Let me zoot. There's a hole in this guy. And my first thought was, I want to see someone take their raptor and try to fly down here without hitting the walls and fly out. That's my official challenge. If you want a challenge, that is your challenge. Don't hit the walls, fly through the tree, fly up and then down and out of there. If you do it, I will give you... Oh, I will erect a statue right here of your raptor character that did it. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay, that's the challenge. And then, yeah, this last little part, there is going to be a bridge here. This is just, if I can show you on the actual map I drew. Where did it go? Oh my gosh. Oh, here. Eh. Okay. Stop it. Okay, on this thing. So you can see, it's about this a similar shape. It's a little different, but it's close enough, guys. I'm not a miracle worker. Let me turn off these gizmos. It's close enough. It's here. It's right here. It's close enough. This little area would be leading into the swamplands over here. So then to get to the swamplands, you'd have to go through here, and then it would just be all this. And I'm going to have to somehow make the swamplands like just flooded with swamp water somehow. But yeah, new map. That's so exciting. Like finally. I had some other ideas for like what I wanted placed in certain areas, and I didn't do it. It did not happen the way I wanted. You know what I just noticed? Oh man, that would be cool. If there was a tunnel from here to here, that would be sick. That would be annoying to make, but that would be really cool. I could do that. I'll do it. Whatever. It'll be done. What was my other idea? Oh, the rock jump thingy. That would be cute too. I gotta remember that. Don't let me forget. The cute skippy rocks and the tunnel. I'll remember. I won't forget that. But yeah, overall it's just kind of undesigned. There's not much to it. And again, this looks small, but it's really not that small. Oh, let me check the chat. Sorry, it's been a while. You're looking forward to this map. Thank you. I actually made this map twice now. This is actually 3 times. It was deleted the previous 2 times, but I got it this time. Random thought, did you know Unity is merging with a company that made a malware installer? Yes, I do know about that. And I'm pretty upset about that. We'll see how things go. Because CS as it is right now, moving to a new engine would be pretty hard. Like, it's possible. I could do it. But that would take, oh gosh, like 6 months maybe. I don't know. A long time. But I don't think anything's really going to come of it. That's just how I feel. Just because there's so much negative press about it, I feel like they're not going to end up doing anything. Just because there's a lot of eyes on them and everything for this. The huge boy, yes, the huge boy. Why does he look so familiar? Oh, the huge boy, he's... I've just had this model for a really long time. I think that's why he looks familiar. He was in one of the loading screen art pieces. Yeah, my boyfriend, he made that. He did the concept art for that guy. I don't remember if he did it before I made the model or after. I think after. No, before. Forever excited about the snowy and swamp areas. In like back when the maps were separated, like you had to like load, like there's a loading screen between each area. I started making a snowy area, and here's my problem with snowy areas in games. It makes me cold. I feel cold. Like I can't. Like Skyrim was really hard to play. Like when you had to go up that temple, like up that really high mountain, and it's like snowy and blizzardy because it made me feel so cold. So when I designed the snowy areas, I'm cold. Like I'm freezing. Even if it's it's summer here, it's hot. Like I'm a little sweaty, but I don't know. I feel so cold. I don't like it because then when you go to a summery area, you're like, that feels better. I'm not there, but I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean? You won't let me forget. Thank you. You can't stand the cold feeling. I get the same thing. Okay, I'm glad it's not just me. Like, oh gosh. Minecraft too. Like, it doesn't even have to be like particularly realistic. Snow in a game, I can just, I feel it. I see the snow falling and I know what the snow feels like and it makes me cold. Okay. So yeah, that's what I kind of have here. I don't know if I like these. I was thinking like, oh, this would be kind of an interesting sort of area, like to have these. I was thinking more of like people who would stand on top of them and probably like jump between them. But I'm looking at it, I'm not crazy about it. I don't know. I try to make some like when I think of a space and I design it, I'm thinking well, at least now especially, I'm trying to think of, the raptor people and what would be cool, not just on the ground, but also from up high. Because, people with raptors, they want to feel like they're getting places that other people can't, or are kind of harder for other people to get to. So I was trying to do something like that, I think. And I'm not crazy about it. But I do want something here. Something should be here. I'll figure it out. I'll figure something out. I'm gonna just put some sticks here. I don't know. I was really just I'm kind of blocking things out. So these probably won't stay here just because I'm still thinking of like what I want and moving things around, trying to figure it out. Yeah, I'm trying to figure things out. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Oh yeah, I have to add insects. I think that's my a few more insects. I wanted to bring back the slugs because you guys really like those. And I didn't forget about the snail races. That was too I saw my old coding for that, my old script, and I was like, ooh, I must have tried to do this a while ago because the code was not good. It was very bad. So I could probably accomplish it now and get that actually finished. Um, if you don't remember the snail races, it was like there's a bot on Discord that does kind of randomly generated games where you race snails and silly things kind of happen in between the snail racing. Like, oh, your snail got confident and now he's a little bit faster. Or, oh, he tripped over a dog or something. I don't know, and just stuff like that. And that was kind of what I ended up making. The only problem was I couldn't get it to sync up properly so that each match was controlled by the server and running at the same time as everyone else. Because instead, what it was doing is it would run the race properly for one person, and other people would get it at a different time, and the outcomes were completely like different for each race, like for each person, and that was not good. So snail races, maybe eventually again. Sorry, I'm cracking my knuckles. I think snow is beautiful, but I can't experience it in real life without excruciating pain, so I like them in game. Yeah, I've seen some people, they feel like my boyfriend, he's from Georgia, or he's from Puerto Rico, but he lived in Georgia too. And like I can walk outside, like if I have to like bring the dogs in or something, I'll walk barefoot into the snow, and he can't do that. It hurts him too much. I'm a Midwesterner. Walking barefoot in the snow is like, that's just a thing that we do. That's a thing I do. I don't know. It doesn't hurt. Um, I can only be in plains biomes in Minecraft. Yeah, I hate the snow. Oh, I hate snow in games. I'm just gonna have to make it really fun in CS somehow. I was thinking it would be cool if there was like tall snow that you had to kind of wade through. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll do something fun. Because I want areas to not just like be visually different, but also kind of feel different. too, you know? Like the forest is, you kind of have to follow the paths in the forest because you can get lost real fast. Here, the tree, okay, so let me actually show you. I remember what I was going to do now. It's big, but it's flat. Oh, what's happening? Okay, there we go. It's big, but it's flat. So let me put, so here's a bald canis. This is, it's very big. Like I said, it's huge. There's a lot of running you're going to be doing. And I'm so glad I fixed well, I'm not fixed, but I changed the way that running works. So it's going to be a lot more fun than how it used to be with the stamina bar. So running around shouldn't be too annoying. But yeah, it's big. So you'll be able to see stuff, like kind of see where you're going better. So I'm going to have to add probably more of these large landmarks because I'm pretty sure you can see this tree from like probably pretty much, oh, nope. Not that far, but you can see it pretty far over the mountains. So some tall landmarks that you can kind of follow would be nice. I'm from Louisiana, so I rarely see snow to get used to it. Yeah. Yeah, you're in one of those states where it's like, if it snows, they gotta, like, if it snows like 2 inches, you guys gotta shut everything down because everyone's freaking out. They're like, there's so much snow here. And where I live, it's like, it could snow, it used to snow like a lot. So one time we had like 4 feet of snow, and they're still like, I hope you better show up to school or you better get to work. Like you get your shovel, you dig a tunnel, and you get to work somehow. They don't care. I think that was all I had then. Let me see. Let me double check. Steam. Oh, yeah, the gecko. Right. So I've been trying to add, I have it on the circuit. I mean, I'm sure you've seen it on accident from me messing up when you got a buggy circuit instead of the regular default naked one. Okay, there we go. Let me just take his clothes off. Take his clothes and horns and manes and teeth and tufts off. Okay. It's like I was mentioning before with items, kind of a pain in the ass. Because, like I said, if they're chunky, I gotta make sure that they fit the chunkies and things like that. But here's what I wanted to do for the next thing. So I actually added this kind of last minute, a coral bead as like one of the treasures that you can find. So here was the idea for some of the like outfit for the coral bead. So a little tiara, which fits with, I'd say, most mains. Some mains it's just not gonna look that good, but most mains it should look pretty good. I added these little front leg bands that are actually kind of, these are these are textures that I get from textures.com, so they're all like free to use. You can do whatever you want with them. And I really liked this. It was like a carved like clay thing, and I thought it'd be cool if they had kind of like carved bracelets, you know what I mean? And then here's like a little coral necklace thingy, and then the tiara, and that'll just be for this. I want to make a few more earrings as well, because I love earrings. I feel like it's pinnacle in character design to have earrings, so I'm gonna need to make more earrings. it's just kind of a pain. I love making items, and I want to see you guys wearing them and enjoying them and stuff. It's a pain. It's such a pain in the ass. But I love seeing you guys happy with them, so I'm gonna do it. Um, oops. I could see speedy characters racing in this biome. Yeah, maybe. People like to run around. I'm in Tennessee, and as soon as someone sees a snowflake, bam, all the bread, bananas, and milk are gone from the stores. Yeah, that sounds about right. Beach Surrey vibes. Yes. Yes, exactly. All right. I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else to show. That's really been my quarter. What did I do last quarter? What did I say? January, February, March. I'm taking a look really quick. Um, Graphic stuff. That's so boring. Hotkeys. Who cares? Seriously, who cares? Migration, really? No one cares. That's not fun. It's not fun for me. No, that was in January. Oh, that sucked so much. That was in December too. December and January. Oh, that was miserable. I hated that. I hate learning a brand new system and then trying to get it to work. It's miserable. It's not fun. Okay, so I really haven't done as much. I have and I haven't done as much as I thought I did this year, but okay, I think I'm done now. I suck at chatting and I never know what to say. Thanks for joining me on this. At least I got to I don't know, I feel like I got to finally like do something for this YouTube channel because I don't like hearing my voice. I don't like recording and editing videos. It's not as fun as programming. So thanks for being here. Regardless for my waffling. Okay. Goodbye.